Do you believe we are living in the end times and that things are only going to get worse? Are you praying for Jesus to come back soon so you can be raptured out? Then I have good news for you. Hi, my name is Ernest J. and I would like to invite you to the Escaping the End Times Bible Prophecy Summit. A 3-day online Bible Prophecy Summit where we will not only challenge but revolutionize the way you think about the end times. Now, I may not know exactly what you believe about the end times, but one thing I do know. Your end time views will influence everything you do, everything you think, and everything you believe. Let me quickly tell you my story. When I was only 17 years old, one Sunday my mom finally persuaded me to come to church with her. And right there and then, God spoke to my heart and I gave my life to Christ. As a young convert, I started hearing about this thing called the end times and how Jesus would soon be coming back. So I immediately started reading books like The Late Great Planet Earth by Hal Lindsey. I watched movies like A Thief in the Night and later on completely devoured all of the Left Behind series. Now these books convinced me that I was living in the end times and that Jesus Christ would be coming back in my lifetime. In fact, I was so convinced that I decided I would not even save up money for my retirement. It just didn't make sense to save money for a time that I was sure would never come. Until the Lord one day began to challenge everything I was ever taught about the end times. And that totally changed my life. And it gave me a completely different outlook on the future. I no longer had a fatalistic and pessimistic end times view, but a victorious one. I no longer dreaded the future, but I became excited about it. So, I want to invite you to join Dr. Harold Eberly and myself in the Escaping the End Times online Bible Prophecy Summit, where we will show you why with absolute certainty the Great Tribulation will not be happening in your future, where we will share sound biblical keys to unlocking the identity of the Antichrist, and why it has nothing to do with a one world leader. The identity of the beast of Revelation, you know, his number is 666. And why the early church had no problem understanding who the Bible was speaking about. And even the identity of the desolation of abomination, Matthew 24 verse 15. And why we can be sure without a shadow of doubt who Jesus was referring to when he was talking about this. In this online summit, we will show you how only 2 centuries ago the enemy initiated a successful strategy to rob the church from the optimistic and victorious end-time view that it always believed in, and how he was able to indoctrinate the church with a view of the end times that was totally opposite. A view that was negative and fatalistic, and which sadly led the church to becoming weak, complacent, and fatalistic about the future. So if you believe we are living in the end times, that the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and that things will only get worse, you have been sold an end time view that sounds and looks biblical, but really isn't. Join us at escapingtheendtimes.com, and I promise you, we will revolutionize the way you will think about the end times. Click on the link below to find out more about this upcoming summit and the special offer we have just for you and just for a limited time if you go there now. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.